All right, when you first log in to a Google Meet, this is what you will see. This is the My Favorite No. The My Favorite No is the starter problem. It's called My Favorite No because we're using this to try and locate some mistakes, some common mistakes, discuss them, and learn from those mistakes. So you will finish the problem, online students, pencil and paper, write it down, finish the problem, then go over to Flipgrid. There will be a Flipgrid, My Favorite No, and then it'll have the date. So the first math class day is going to be September 2nd, so it'll say 9/2/20 after it. If you don't know how to use Flipgrid, go ahead and use those help videos on Flipgrid. So first thing we'll do is this problem. You'll do it on a piece of paper, you'll go to Flipgrid, you'll show me the answer you got. In class, while you guys are in the meet, if you're live or watching the recording, I will discuss someone in the class's problem. You won't know whose it is, but we'll discuss one of those problems. I'll put it up on the screen right under here so that you guys can see it. We'll discuss the things they did good. We'll discuss the mistakes they made so that they can learn from those mistakes. After that is done, Mr. Had will share the fraction talk with you. So an image will pop up on your screen. If you are a fifth grader, it won't be a fraction talk until the end of the year. It will be a number talk, so problems you can do in your head. For fifth grade, we'll discuss in class. In Google Meet students, you'll hear or maybe get a chance to discuss, I can unmute you, how you solve the problem in your head if you're a fifth grader. We'll discuss different methods we use. Fraction talks for sixth graders. You guys will tell me what fractions you see in the image. And again, in class, we'll discuss it. Some of the Google Meet kids, you guys can probably jump in and share what fractions you see also in the image and how that is a fraction that you see. Once we are done discussing fractions or a number talk, Mr. Had will stop sharing that. And then he will share the problem solving with you. So on my screen, you will end up seeing a problem solving problem. Sorry, I forgot to mention with that fraction talk, students with the fraction talk who are online, you guys will need to go over to Flipgrid again and share in a video what fractions you saw. If you're a fifth grader, how you solved the math problem in your head. Problem solving. Same thing, online students go over to Flipgrid again, find the date, problem solving, 9/2/20, solve the problem solving problem. You're going to need to write down on your paper, in sentence form on a piece of paper, how you would correct this. What we're looking for. There were 424 participants in a math-a-thon. If there were 3 times as many girls as boys, how many girls participated? You are going to go ahead and say there were blank girls participating. That's sentence form. You're going to write it on your piece of paper at home that you have. Then you are going to draw me a model and solve the problem using pictures. Then you are going to solve the problems using computation, numbers, and operations, adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. We will discuss the model, the computation, fill in the blank for our sentence. Online students, you'll go on Flipgrid and show me the work that you did in the video, show me your model, show me your sentence, show me your computation. Hit submit. Mr. Had will stop showing that in the Google Meet, and then we will move on to the lesson. So we get down to lesson. We will have some example problems that Mr. Had will do with you guys. So once we get to the lesson, Mr. Had will share that with the Google Meet. So this is what you'll see. We'll do the problems together as a class. for examples. I'll give you guys a chance to practice. Again, online students have paper and pencil at the computer with you, so you can do these practice problems right there in front of us with the rest of the class. So you'll do these practice problems. Then we'll get down to the problem set. Mr. Had identifies must-do problems, meaning practice that you must do. We will not do all of the problem set every time. We will most likely just do a couple that Mr. Had has selected that he knows you need to practice. Once you have those solved, Mr. Had will take a look at those. Online students, you will have a Google slideshow in your classwork that you guys can follow along and do this work with us. You'll submit to Mr. Had to look at. If you don't know how to enter answers, go ahead and go to those help videos in your classwork, class materials. Help videos shows you how to enter answers on a Google slide. Mr. Had posted that video in the help videos document. After you have done the classwork with us, you did your problem set, there will be an exit ticket for online students as well. Exit ticket, you must do all of the exit ticket. They usually only have 1 or 2 problems. In-class students, you'll do your exit ticket on a piece of paper and turn it into a tray in the back. Again, same Google slideshow. There will be the exit ticket. You will submit type in your answers on that document and then submit it through your Google Classroom for those online students. Once that is done, you are all set and good to go. As soon as we arrive at that problem set section, I forgot to mention this back, after the lesson and we get to that problem set section, online students, you can go ahead and log out of the Google Meet and go ahead and work. If you have questions, you can email them to me. You go ahead and work on your math. So if you haven't submitted the 3 flip grids for the day, you can go and work on those. If you have not done the problem set or the exit ticket, you go ahead and work on those. And that is how a math class will operate.